Hey guys, now that the 2025 DV lottery entry period is closed, let's explore other ways you can get a green card. To apply for a green card, you must be eligible under one of the following categories: through family, through employment, through asylum or refugee, through special immigrant category like religious worker or international broadcaster, through VAWA, Violence Against Women's Act, if you are a victim of abuse, and through registry. There are other ways to obtain a green card, but in this series, we'll talk about those 6 categories. So in this video, we'll talk about how to get a U.S. green card through family. In this category, you may be eligible to apply as an immediate relative of a U.S. citizen if you are 1. The spouse of a U.S. citizen, 2. Unmarried child under the age of 21 of a U.S. citizen, or 3. Parent of a U.S. citizen who is at least 21 years old. You can also apply as other relative of a U.S. citizen or relative of a lawful permanent resident under the family-based preference categories. So you can apply if you are the family member of the U.S. citizen, meaning you are the unmarried son or daughter, 21 years or older, married son or daughter of a U.S. citizen, or brother or sister of a U.S. citizen who is at least 21 years old. You can also apply for a green card if you are the family member of a lawful permanent resident, meaning you are the spouse of a lawful permanent resident, unmarried child under the age of 21 of a lawful permanent resident, or unmarried son or daughter of a lawful permanent resident 21 years or older. Another way you can apply for a green card through family is if you are the fiancé of a U.S. citizen or the fiancé's child. So the fiancé would be K1 non-immigrant, and the fiancé's child will be a K2 non-immigrant. Remember that after being admitted to the United States as a K1 non-immigrant and marrying the U.S. citizen petitioner within 90 days, the alien spouse can then apply for the lawful permanent resident status in the United States. In other words, they get a green card. This is known as adjustment of status. The 4th way you can apply for a green card through family is if you are a widow or a widower of a U.S. citizen. You have to be married to your U.S. citizen spouse at the time your spouse died. And the 5th and last way you can apply for a green card through family is through VAWA. VAWA stands for Violence Against Women's Act. VAWA self-petitioner for victims of battery or extreme cruelty. You can apply if you are 1. An abused spouse of a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, 2. An abused child and married and under 21 years old of a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, or 3. An abused parent of a U.S. citizen. For more information and details on other ways you can apply for a U.S. green card, visit the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services website, uscis.gov. Please consider subscribing to this channel for more ways to come to America and for insights on life in America. I'll see you next time.